If you're a real estate agent right now and you feel like business has slowed down, or maybe it just never really picked up this year for you, I want you to pay attention to this because I'm about to share with you 8 things you can start doing today to generate business. And some of these will work really fast. So not next quarter, not next year, actually right now. I've been in this industry now for over 22 years, and I've seen agents from going to completely stuck, closing 1, 2 in a year, to closing multiple deals in a month, just by shifting what they do every day. So this is not like I'm going to do this every once in a while. This is an all-in situation, all right? Let's get into this one. I'm Tristan. I started Lab Coat Agents 12 years ago. I started this podcast 2.5 years ago, Your Daily Real Estate, and it's grown quite a bit. I hope you continually tune into this one. So please subscribe or share this with somebody that you think may need this. Number 1, work your database with the Daily 5. Here's the truth. Your next deal is already in your phone and you are refusing to use it. You don't need more leads. You need more conversations. So here's what I want you to do. Commit to 5 real conversations a day. 5. Not texts, not DMs, actual phone calls or face-to-face check-ins with people that already know you. Now, it can start with a text, but it needs to jump into a phone call, or it can start with a text and then could be meeting them for coffee, like that. Ask how they're doing, mention something personal, connect with them, right? It's all about connection. And let the real estate come up naturally, kind of like when we talked about the whole coffee one. You don't have to pitch anything. You don't have to say, hey, I'm in real estate, or I need referrals, or anything like that. I think when you start meeting with people, people get to know that you're in real estate, you do well, you're doing okay. Or when they ask you about real estate, say, yeah, real estate's good. It's a different year, right? Obviously, if you know anybody, let me know. But don't force it on them. And think about this, 5 conversations like this a day, every day, that's 250 conversations a quarter. You'll get a deal from that. And you'll also get better at talking to people. Number 2, use the HOP method, HOP, right? That stands for, just in case you don't remember, and you can look it up. It's one of our podcasts that we've done. It's in the book too, Real Estate Prospecting, that I wrote, so you can go and get that too. But it stands for home, online, and in person. And that means your brand needs to meet them at home, online, and in person. When you're looking at your whole database, you've got a lot to work with. People who already know you, right? That's pretty crazy. And online, have you looked at the most visited websites in the world lately? Right? It's almost all social besides Google, which is crazy, in ChatGPT. But now you start thinking, there's an opportunity there to connect with people. What should my plan be? How can I connect with my past clients more? Is it a pop by? Do I go to the dollar store, get them something funny and cute at home quarterly? I'm not talking about thousands of dollars here. But online, you can show up for free. You can connect with people through a newsletter. You can find your top 100 and start using HOP on them. Also, the P is you're meeting them face to face or in person. That's the key, right? Almost going back to number 1. What does this look like? Look, most agents, they're only working on one of these things. You need to hit all 3. Your brand needs to meet them at home, in person, and online, continuously. And you need to know who your top 100 are. And when you do that, you're creating multiple entry points for business to find you. That's the key to that one. Obviously, a lot deeper, but let's go to number 3. Host open houses every weekend. This is probably the fastest free lead generation strategy in all of real estate. Obviously, some areas, depending on if it's snowing or not, or what the situation is, you may not be able to do this. So skip it if this is not for you. But if it is, and you have opportunities to do this, man, there is no excuse. 0. And most agents sleep on it. If you don't have your own listings and your brokerage allows it, go to the top producers in your office or outside your office. Your brokerage should allow your own, right? But outside your office and get those too. And if your broker says no, go to the ones in your office. But the point is, you should be doing 2, 3 a weekend. And the key, don't just show up and sit there. Door knock 50 homes around the listing before the weekend. Set up a proper sign-up system and follow up the same day, not Monday. Listen, if you had it on Sunday, Sunday it is right after you're done. If you're doing it on Saturday, Saturday is the follow-up. Same day. You'll meet active buyers, potential sellers, all in one afternoon. And you do this every weekend, you get into a habit, that becomes pretty powerful and you get business fast. Number 4, post one video a day. I know video can feel uncomfortable, but there's a hack to this. Just listen. You don't need to be polished. You need to just be consistent. Shoot one video, short video a day, and it could be a quick market update, a neighborhood tour, a mortgage rate breakdown, just sold story, anything that positions you as the local expert. Post it on Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Facebook. It takes 15 minutes, and over time, this compounds a lot. People start to see you everywhere. They start to trust you, and when they need an agent or they know somebody that does, guess what? They reach out to you first. That's how this works. It's all about attention, but here's the hack. If you're on a broker tour or if your area has broker tours, you tour the property with your phone. Obviously get permission, do it, and you do this consistently. I built a whole TikTok channel on this for Malibu, and it works. Not only did we get business and close it, but I was using my broker opens to get 3 to 4, sometimes 5 property tours and then post them up on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. And we get business from this. Now, one of our agents, a younger agent up in the Silicon Valley, is now doing this, and she doesn't have a large following, and she does it specifically on TikTok more than Instagram. And she's already gotten 2 clients in 30 days from this, just the tours. That's the hack, but you need to do it every single day. See, all of these require consistency. Number 5, call expireds if you're allowed to, and for sale by owners before 9 a.m., right? So 8:01. These are people who already want to sell. Expired listings just lost their agent. And just remember, follow all the guidelines. I know some states don't allow it. Some brokerages don't allow it. So if you're not allowed to call expireds, don't. But for sale by owners, they have their number out there. And you can call them to approach it from a point of contribution, from a point of help, or even mail to them. And for sale by owners, they're trying to do it alone, but most will eventually end up using an agent. It's just all about connecting with them and nurturing them. There's such a massive opportunity for sale by owners, depending on your market, but you could just drive around and grab those, or you can grab a service that provides them for you. There are multiple ones, right? RedX, LandVoice, and a whole bunch of other ones. The point is, you need to practice what it is that you're going to say, and you can use AI to practice daily. Just have it role play with you. That's how easy that one is. Number 6, run a Come List Me campaign. You're like, Tristan, what the heck is a Come List Me campaign? Well, this one is simple and it works. Send a direct, honest message to 50 to 100 people in your sphere. So people that already know you. So I'm not telling you to go spam a brand new list here. That's not what this is about. Something like, hey, I'm growing my business this year and I'm looking for anyone who might be thinking about selling in the next 6 to 12 months. It's a little bit more business oriented. I don't usually go this route, but it worked. So I'm telling you, might be something you want to test out, right? Well, anyway, let me repeat this. In the next 6 to 12 months, do you know anyone I should talk to? So you're being very direct, and that's it. No fancy funnel, no ad spend, just a really genuine ask. People want to help you. That's what I've noticed. They just don't know what you need because you don't ask. And you'd be amazed how many referrals come from this. But it has to be your sphere, your past clients, people that know you, not some random people that don't know you. They don't care. Number 7, partner with a local business. Go to coffee shops, gyms, salons, mortgage lenders, financial planners, all in your area. Build mutual referral relationships. Offer to co-host a first-time buyer workshop or a state of the market event at their location. And then they can invite people, maybe their own database. You do the same. Now you get in front of their audience. They get value from you, and it costs you nothing, and it builds a pipeline. This compounds over time, especially if you're doing one of these a week, especially if you belong to clubs like the Rotary or other local clubs, and you're bringing this value. Not only are you getting practice in presenting, but you're getting business from this because it adds up over time. So stop trying to do everything alone. The best agents out there, they build these ecosystems of other businesses and they work together. Number 8, use the STAY framework. And we talked a little bit about social media, right? Showing up with video, especially with the tours that work incredibly well right now. Well, this one ties it all together. It's STAY. You remember my STAY formula, STAY, right? It means sell with a story, teach, show up authentically, and talk about you, right? STAY. Sell with a story means share real client experiences and wins, not just listed, just sold, but the actual story behind the deal. Teach means educate people. Listen, you have so much information about real estate and you don't put it out there because you're shy. Maybe you feel like nobody will pay attention to you. And maybe that may be the case at the beginning. But if you do this routinely and you cycle through selling with a story, teaching, and then showing up authentically, which means it's not a script, not a character, and talk about the things that you love doing, the hobbies that you love, like vegetable gardening, pickleball, racing, horseback riding, hiking. You start connecting with people. And then you close it with why, which is you, where you're going, what you're doing, what you're eating, all this stuff. And you circulate through that, and then you pay attention to see which one works best. You start finding how people want to connect with you based on what you're putting out there. So what I need you to do is pick one of those. I would love for you to pick 2 or 3 of those, but I don't want you to pick all 8. Pick 3. Commit to them. Write them down. Say, I'm going to do this every single day, 90 days. Be relentless about it. Track it, measure it. And I promise you, your pipeline will change. The difference between agents who are thriving right now and the agents who are really, really struggling isn't talent. It's not the market. It's intention. It's showing up every single day with an actual plan that you can execute on because they're actionable things. So stop waiting for leads to come to you because it's not going to happen yet, and make something happen. Show up. And if this was really helpful, please share it with other agents because I know a lot of them are struggling out there. Share it with them. Let them know what you learned. And I just appreciate you being here. Have an awesome day.